ready for the Blackout Part 2?
Come to this blackout ready to have fun.
In July 16th in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's almost time for the blackout. Hey, is you ready for the blackout? Hey.
What's going on YouTube?
Jamar,
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is boy, Jamar here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar here once again, and we're here to you're gonna be munching and crunching the whole video.
No, I'm not.
We got some popping corn. This is us now. Give me that. But we're here to talk about the hip hop hoes of Atlanta. Season, I think this is 5. Yeah, I think this is season 5. They opened up the episode. Usually the first episodes of these seasons are just like introductory and all this other shit. So it wasn't really much to it other than just trying to give the building blocks of the drama that they're gonna try to give for this shit. So what'd you think about the episode overall?
It's interesting. I'm interested to see how the season continues.
Because they keep giving all these super trailers and all this other shit. I'm just like, well, okay. We're going to see. But this shouldn't be very long. But I'm going to get the minor stuff out of the way first and then get to the shit that's going to probably take up the majority of the discussion. Scrappy and her mama. Mainly, Scrappy is single now. He don't fuck with the BAM no more. And who was the other girl he was fucking?
Erica?
Not even her. The one he had, the twin. No, that's not Erica. That's Young Jock. Child.
Oh, okay.
All these bitches and all these niggas fucking and sucking each other get me confused. So I guess it was just Erica and Bambi then, yeah. And it was Bucky and her hair a couple seasons ago from what was he on Play for Love?
Bucky?
Yeah. Wonder where she went. Anyway, so he's finally single now. And he was talking to his mama. Now, I don't know if you saw that story a long time ago. It was when Mama D got arrested for dining and dashing. And she was saying it wasn't that she dined and dashed, but she, I guess, went to the bathroom and all her friends had left and left her with the chick. On her birthday.
Mm-hmm. Her friends took her out. She went to the restroom. She went to the bathroom. She came back and they was running amok all throughout the palace. And they left her with a $500 tab or something like that. And she was like, well, I'm only going to pay for my half. And she got arrested for dining.
But she was there. It's not like...
But it's for your birthday. I mean, now it's a different thing if somebody takes you out for your birthday and then just like... That's like me taking you out for your birthday. You're like, okay, Jamar, you do anything you want to do today. It's your birthday. It's your day. And then at the end of the night, I get the tab.
You get paid. I'm like, the
yeah,
fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't feel like that. That's kind of, it seemed unfair to arrest her. It's not like she was trying to escape. She just said, this is what I ate, and this is the money that I'm about to pay you. If you want to get a diamond dash, and she's like, if she's about to arrest me, I'd be like, you need to get them hoes that's running down the street right now. Shit, that's fucked up. Well, I know she ain't friends with them hoes no more. Mm-hmm. But she talking about she want to put out an album. Do you remember that I Deserve song? I Deserve.
Oh, when you said I Deserve, I'm thinking about Tank. I Deserve. Maybe I Deserve.
That's actual talent. I'm talking about Mama D.
Tank?
Yes, Tank and sing. Oh, see, blasphemy. Give me my pop.
I didn't say he couldn't sing. I'm just like...
The nerve. But no, I don't even think I've heard that song. But she's trying to come with a whole album and want Scrappy to be on it. I'm just like, now y'all both can't be on the same track. I can only have the one of y'all at the same time.
Scrappy has a sister, Jasmine, huh? Mm-hmm. What did she do?
Shit, nothing.
Because no, I thought Mama D said something about she wanted Scrappy and Jasmine to be on the album.
I hadn't heard her having music. They just introduced her last season because she didn't like her husband. And speaking of her husband, they done got together and she talking about, she just now found out after she done had the wedding to him twice. She done made this man twice, and then it's talking about, I just realized he don't like to pay bills.
Bitch, you should have been shit. Bitch, that's why you got to read motherfuckers' resume before you try to enter a relationship. I need resume. I need to see your qualifications, your
Social
education.
security number.
I'm gonna need
full
some
background checks.
Yes, I'm gonna need some references and everything. I need motherfucker.
I pay your bills. Like, what the fuck? And she said,
And you know, up and married this man
twice. You not made this mistake once.
Somebody lied on his resume.
But twice. Bitch. And she ain't getting no honeymoon. So we probably ain't even gonna see his ass. If we do, child.
This was no accident.
But Scrappy was trying to feel some type of way when he was talking with her mama about, I guess he had to go into court. I don't even remember what for. But he had to
Child
have
support, I think.
Was that what it was? That's when she took him to court?
I think it was, yeah.
And apparently he needed somebody to vouch for him, and so he depended on Kirk and Rashida.
He needed a character witness.
Child. She said she was over there watching, filming for Rosewood. Now, I didn't even bother to watch Rosewood. I just couldn't fit it in my roster of shows to watch. A couple people told me it was good, but I'm just...
Yeah. It is pretty good. I saw one episode. I was meaning to watch it again, but the episode that I watched, it was good. It was decent.
It seemed like it's an alright show, but I just never bothered to sit and watch it. So apparently Rashida was in it. Okay, congratulations, girl. But she was way over in LA and shit, and so she had missed the court date. So Mama D decided to stroll her happy ass into her store, which nobody was in. I don't know if they blocked it off.
They had one customer
filming.
at the cash register.
One.
Don't try to do Rashida like that.
And Mona Scott said, "Stand here and look like you're purchasing."
Oh, fucking well. It looked like she getting some kind of revenue in that motherfucker.
Because, I mean, it's a really nice, pristine store. All nice, white
nice.
and clean and things. And why was her mama eating goddamn chips and dip at the cash register? Talking about when she on lunch break. Like, at least be in the corner, bitch. Don't be at the cash register.
Well, shit, I won't blame the hell if ain't nobody in there.
But, I mean, if I'm looking through the store, just so happen, if I just look at the store, like, oh, I wonder what this place is all about. And I see some bitch up at the front with chips and salsa and shit, spilling it all over the counter, I'm be like, nah, bitch.
No, you're not. Because if they got something in there that catch your eye, you don't give a fuck what's going on behind that cash register or whatever.
It would have to be something good.
You're going to try to see. Now, the only thing that's going to run the motherfucker up out of there so quickly is the prices.
No, you can't be. Nah, I've heard Rashida's shit be paying $50 for something that you can get at the corner store that she changed your store for about 10.
Right, yeah.
So I'm gonna need you can't be having people up in there.
That's why I say that's the quickest thing to run your ass up out of this. The prices. I mean, it looked like it has some cute stuff in there. You know, I love my necklaces. It looks like it has some nice little neck pieces and everything. But I mean, I'm not gonna go in there and pay $60 or $7 for no necklace when I could just go to Aldo's.
Well, shit, that should be almost. Would it be like $20, $30, $40, $50?
I mean, I would rather pay that than like $70 or $80.
Sure would. So, but you can't be having ratchetness and high prices. That just you got to do one or the other to pay up for the other one.
But I mean, I don't want to go too cheap or whatever. I at least want to have some class.
I mean, look, if it depends on what the quality of the product is, no matter what it costs.
I mean, well, I just don't want to go to the Ching Ching store or whatever, and the motherfuckers break as soon as you put it on.
Turn your neck
or whatever, or somebody just call you out on your teeth and just be like, "Bitch, I seen that at the Ching Ching store." Like, no, bitch, this is an original.
Well, maybe so they painted or something. But be that as it may.
Moving on.
Mama D brought her happy ass in there. For some reason, Mama D has a nasty habit of fighting her son's battles. When he says he has a problem, she feels it's her business to go and rectify said problem. So she go up in there. Now, mind you, I guess she's trying to ask, why you ain't doing it in the store? Y'all supposed to be cool. Y'all was here there forever, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Rashida was like, I was on the other side of the country.
And he told me the day before.
So, I don't know if you think I have the ability of teleportation.
Yes, bitch. I'm not about to leave my money to come sit on the stand and tell you how to try to convince these jury and the judge of how good of a person you are. I'm sorry, bitch.
For free.
Like, this is for free. Like, bitch, I'm missing out on money. Are you going to compensate me for my time lost? Are you going to what? No, you're not.
You gonna pay for my transportation to get to and from?
I'm going to stay here, read
coin.
my script, and get my coin.
Shit, but she was making, and then her mama got into it. They was going back and forth. She was like, "Well, if you gonna be on her side, I'm gonna be on Scrappy's side," and then they was doing this, that, and forth. But then this is the part. This is where Mama D lost me. This bitch, she's about to leave. She proceeds to squat her ass on the ground. I thought she was pulling out strands of weave or something. This bitch pulling out sticks, twigs, and hay, and built a nest in the middle of the store and said, "Don't push your child out the nest no more, and this is what happens." And I'm just looking like, what the hell is she talking about?
She said, "Don't push the child out the nest."
She was saying something about don't let your child leave the nest, or this is where you're supposed to.
She said
something like that. I don't know what the hell is she talking about.
She was like, the next time you produce a rotten egg, that's what, leave it right there. And she was like, you only produce rotten eggs. And then Mama D was like,
golden eggs.
Yeah, golden eggs. She was like, wait, hold on. 14 karat, bitch, right there. I
can guarantee you, anything that come out of Mama D is not 14 karat.
I was like, okay.
Maybe that tooth that flew out her mouth when she was doing that that performance was 14 karat. But anything coming from
But how dare you try to say, like, she a rotten egg or whatever, and you're going to her for a case that was concerning your son because he needed a character witness.
And that came from you, bitch.
Because he needed a character witness.
That don't look like
for him not paying his damn child support. That don't look like that's a tainted egg.
That shit is overdone. That one wasn't golden.
But yeah, you gonna call her a rotten egg. Her kid's a rotten egg. But okay. Okay, Rashida got a whole business like selling records. I don't say selling records, but a producer or whatever. But I mean, I'm just about to say that. I mean,
hell no.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she's selling records or whatever.
But
she's a producer. She writes and everything or whatever. But I mean, she has a store, and her and Kirk are doing a damn thing or whatever. But you got the nerve to try to call her a rotten egg when your son is in and out of jail, in and out of rehab,
and your husband ain't shit. You done married him twice, still ain't shit.
And you just not realizing that he don't pay bills.
You calling her rotten? You fumigating a little bit yourself, girl. But
what can you say? I digress. Moving on.
So, Mimi Faust has exhausted any and all options of the male species. And is munching carpet these days.
She been through, they've been ran through.
She has. We saw it.
Just,
But she decided that she wants to, twiddle some titties and munch on some carpet.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It sure ain't. I mean, but you know what? This just kind of proves that society will allow women to just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Let Stevie J be like, you know what? Fuck these bitches. I got all these baby mamas. I'm getting fucked up. Scrappy, let's fuck.
Nah, I would want to see that. I would.
If people would look at Stevie J like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't, because I think that'd be hot.
Well, I mean, we can't say that.
Because I mean,
we're speaking from just one little small demographic. Of course, I would give a coin to see that. But
yeah, you're right. We're speaking from one demographic. But it just
everybody else would be like, oh no, he's gay, he's weak, and all. Of course, that whole slander shit is gonna go back and forth. And it's just like Mimi, people just gonna be like, oh my god, key. Like everybody, when she revealed who she was, they were just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But bitch, if that's you, do you? You ain't gonna get that with no nigga. Hell no. They're gonna be looking at her like, who? What the? And then now he's gonna be considered weak and all this other shit. Oh shit.
But I mean, in the same way, I would think that females will have the same somewhat of the if it's not as much, maybe
It's never
some
gonna be on
little
the same
slick
level.
thing like damn, like
It'll be a
you
little
just ain't
bit.
come across the right dick, or blah 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 this and that, little slick shit. So I mean, somebody's always gonna have something to say, regardless. But I mean, I don't care because at the end of the day, it's not my business, and I'm not fucking either one of them.
And bitch, if
So
you happy, then
if you happy, then I wish you all the best. And just recently, you found out that they end up getting engaged.
oh Lord.
Yeah, they end up saying that they were engaged and everything. But I mean, shit, love is love.
She twiddles your clip right. But yes, Mimi and her newfound lesbianism.
No, it wasn't newfound. It wasn't newfound. Mimi herself said that she's been with women before. She's just never been in a relationship with it. She never saw herself with another woman. And which I know people, close friends of mine, even coworkers of mine, who will say, I'll sleep with a female any day. But I just can't be in a relationship with them. Two bitches bleeding together at the same time, and then after a while your cycles become synced with one another, and y'all gonna be tearing shit up and ripping each other motherfucking heads off and everything. They was like, no, because I know how I am, and it's not like a man and female or whatever, because how they say a man not supposed to hit a female. Whoever said that or whatever, but if I believe if a bitch jump, but like
They say the same thing about niggas. Like, how they gonna be up in there sword fighting and shit?
no, baby, we don't sword fight. Ain't no sword fighting over here, bitch. Ain't no sword fighting over here, bitch. No. We about to put
But you
some
know
work
what? I
in.
was gonna say, Mimi, look, if you have to dibble and dabble in different ponds to make yourself happy, then bitch,
Whatever floats your boat, whatever helps you sleep at night. If that
Do
bitch is
it.
giving you your rocks
And
and
Chrissy's
making your
pretty.
eyes roll back to the back of your head, or whatever the fuck it is, and she making you happy, she ain't done wrong by you, she ain't trying to sell your soul on the black market, she ain't, got kids running up and down the street, and she ain't got another wife or a husband stashed somewhere in the cabinet or somewhere, then you good.
That's it. Chrissy's pretty.
She's
pretty.
She's very pretty.
Very, very attractive stud. I would say, okay, come on, slick hair. Little
I don't
short
want to say
fine.
stud.
Well, you know what? They have their own categories of the definitions that I be learning from different lesbians that I just can't keep up with. I can barely keep up with the gays. So
Ain't that the truth?
I can't
Seem
keep
like
up
every
with
time you turn around, the gays got another. Oh, that's a femme queen. Oh, that's a butch queen. Oh, that's
femme.
pure fish. Oh, that's butch femme.
Front
And
row
I'm like,
fish.
yeah, front row fish, back row fish. That's sideshow
Rapture
fish.
fish,
That's
like-
yeah. I'm like,
There's too much tuna in the damn.
that's Sandman fish, and I'm like,
I can't keep up with them. But like I said, Mimi, she was at her party. She introduced her. Everybody else was looking at the tall tray behind her, and then when they
I
said,
know all of them.
they said Chrissy came up, her ass stepped forward. Everybody was like,
oh my gherkin.
"All right." Now
But I was like, Mimi done hired this fine ass man just to come up in there and sit on by
just
her
to sit
side.
here and bamboozle these bitches.
Yes. That's right. I was like, Mimi, I'm not mad at you, baby. It's Chris. Let the motherfuckers believe it's Chris until you do your reveal.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. And then watch some bitches gag.
Which they did.
They all did.
Which they did.
But really,
They don't
but
care.
in all honesty though, does this surprise you?
With her being a woman, no. And then with her, the kind of shit that she has dealt with Dick, no. I guess a little bit, because I'm just like, I thought I would have expected Arian to come on with a girlfriend before Mimi did, but I'm
But
sure
Arian,
Arian was probably sitting
you know.
there. She was smiling. She's like, I knew about it.
But Erin,
I wanted to get pussy.
but Erin, she keeps her love life separate or whatever.
Arian wanted
so she
Mimi's
doesn't-
goose, and she just mad that she couldn't get to it first.
I mean, shit, ain't no telling. She probably had it.
Probably did. And she probably had him. Was like, okay, I'm done with it. You can
Yeah,
have it now.
okay. I don't know. Bitch, you don't eat right. Or you put your teeth into it or something like that. And she was probably just like, oh, okay. We just gonna be
Teeth.
friends.
I don't know how you can fuck up eating pussy with teeth. You gotta be literally biting her
Slaves.
labias and shit.
I mean, maybe she's the iron.
Oh God, that means they know what the hell they're doing.
But anyway,
well, lastly, this I'm gonna say this part for the last. We got this new family of hoes, this new batch of bitches. You got this Karen King and her cheerings, Scrap and Sass or some shit. Some topping. But they're supposed to be some infamous family, and they was coming to this honoring of their son Dala that passed away. I believe she said back in 2009. That was her nephew.
That was her nephew.
So they said they were cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their family member. I don't know. Have you ever heard of him?
I haven't. He was like
He was
one of those
fine,
Atlanta. He was one of those Atlanta.
Look, we just look.
You know, to each his own.
Shit.
He was one of those. Who was fine? The rapper that's gone.
Yeah.
He was. I'm moving on. He was one of those rappers. I guess he was like, "Yeah, you be that way, baby." I mean, that's what gets you off. But I was like, because I'm a person about teeth, and his teeth wasn't. But we're not gonna speak about the dead because he gonna be on. But Dollar was like a local Atlanta rapper. He was like the Zero or I would say like the J Dog.
Should I know who these people are? I'm like, the who? Of what?
Jamar, they're Houston rappers.
Oh, I mean, I don't fuck too much with rap music. No.
I mean, I would just at least think that you would know something about it.
How? They be performing at the straight clubs. If they performing with the girls, twirling, I ain't gonna know the answers. Do you listen to them? Do you be putting them on when you together?
I don't put them on, but I mean, they'll play them every now and then on the radio station, or you'll always hear about them on the radio station, or you'll
listen to. When I get in my car, I plug in my phone. So I don't know about it, but he's a local Atlanta rapper.
What is this world?
He's a local Atlanta rapper, and they was having their whole tribute. People sending their videos, sending in their condolences, and they cried and they mourned and they did that whole celebration, which was really nice. Now at the celebration, she's gonna come up to she's there with her two sons and her son's recent girlfriend. His name is Tommy. Tommy has a very emotionless face. She's pretty.
Tommy. He was with at that event. That wasn't Tommy.
Who the fuck was it?
Tommy is the bright one.
Who was he sitting with?
That was the other one. What was her name? The one who got the 3 kids? His baby mama, Tammy, or whatever his name was?
No, Sammy's Waka Flocka's bitch.
Tommy.
No, she was there because remember she was like, I wanted to tell her something, but I didn't want to tell her here. I'm gonna tell her later.
That was Tommy?
Yeah, that was the son's girlfriend. He was just there by her side, and then she was like, I've been meaning to tell her something about because there's a rat. Ooh, excuse me. There's a rat amongst the mist, and she getting on my nerves, and I just can't tell her right here.
Oh, and that's when she was like, he trying to get back with his mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's when she first mentioned it, and then later on, she came back and was like, I just wanted to basically tell you that, this girl named Tiara is trying to come back into Scrap's life. And another thing, that she can't have the same name as Lil Scrappy because we use Scrap as to short Lil Scrappy. So now I ain't gonna know who the hell we talking about unless we just use the context. But it just would help if he had a different name. But either way, back to the point. She's telling him that basically this bitch is trying to come back into her life. They are still fucking, and I just feel the need to let you know. And the other homegirl, Tommy, was like, well, usually she don't even be in our business like that. So for her to come and feel the need to tell me this, there must be some truth to the shit. So she devises a plan along with Jessica Dime and, what's that bitch name? Carly Red.
Bitch, yeah.
She serves, I guess, somewhat of a purpose.
She does serve a purpose because she does stir up the mess. So I guess that's the only reason why they're keeping her around, because the bitch ain't got no life. The bitch is bottom of the barrel. The bitch is... I'm shut up.
But she loves to be messy.
She loves to be messy, and I hope that someday.
Oh,
I hope that someday. I don't wish ill will on nobody, but I just hope that she, can back up that bark. I hope her bite is
I don't think she's ever like fought for real on the show. I think she tried, but it didn't work out.
I mean, she learned her lesson about Kay.
And Jocelyn.
That bitch is shaking the table. Don't shake unless you want to get shook. But
okay, wait till Kay come back.
But I think Carly is one of those bitches. She tries you.
Just to see where far she can go.
Just to see how far she can go. But once you put it in a place, but if you say, "Oh no, I'm gonna be the bigger person," I'm gonna walk away. She gonna keep pressing at you, keep throwing her little slick shit. But then as soon as you try to hop up out the Porsche on her ass, then that's when she gonna be like, "Oh, okay. Well, we can be cool, then." Hey,
girl, whatever. But Jessica wasn't really with the whole playing shit. I was like, okay, Jessica, you kind of showing traits of being a real bitch. Because they was at this place, and I guess Tierra, the bitch that they was talking about, was their waitress. So she wanted to go all undercover and shit, undercover superstar. And try to be like, okay, I'm not going to tell her who I am, but I'm just going to try to see what all she knows. Now, if any waitress would know, like, y'all really think that y'all didn't tell her what to say and where to go, and this is gonna be her table? These people think we're stupid. But anyway, she's trying to ask her all questions. Like, oh, Scrapper, how you know him? Y'all know Stevie J and Jocelyn and blah blah blah. Just trying to get all the teas. Like, oh, so are you with him? Like, are y'all together? She's like, no, we just co-parent. We have a son. When I want him, I can have him. This, that, and the fourth. And she's like, oh, okay, bitch. Just having a field day with the shit, knowing that she's just like, okay, I'm gonna let this bitch, I'm gonna get in with her real friendly and shit, and then I'm gonna drop the bomb on her ass. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna take this information, I'm gonna go back to my nigga and confirm. But before they had that meeting, the homegirl that was the waitress that went to the dude, they meeting up together, and she says, I met these other 3 bitches that was asking about you, and I told them this, that, and the fourth, and he sat there almost shat himself. Suffering from ain't nigga-ism.
Ain't shit-ism. Ain't shit-ism.
And he's sitting there trying to not even pay attention to what she's talking about. He's like, I gotta go and do damage control now, bitch. She's like, I'm see you later, bitch. Kiss, bye-bye, blah, 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 blah. And she's home. She's in her lingerie. Her hair's done. Her makeup done. Sipping the wine and everything. And she's like, hey, baby. And he walked in. He wasn't even about to fake the fart. Look. I heard some shit was said
like,
about me.
Say, bro. Yeah.
And she was like, well, all right, we're trying that. Who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah, know your motherfucking place, hoe. You trying to fuck up my warm meal, shit. My hot meal.
Shit. Now she's like, are you fucking her? He was like, no. Now, you just sat there in front of 12, however many VH1 TV cameras, kissed this woman and said that y'all fuck around, and then go turn here and in another scene say that you ain't fucking this bitch. Like, we not gonna see this.
It's not only us because we're not living it. It's them as well.
This is why some shit I'm just like, oh.
So, but knowing the producer's messy asses, they probably told him to say that. So,
shit, he listened.
Well, shit. It's sell. It's getting
right.
The ratings up. Yeah.
You right, but I'm just like, I know I be talking so much shit about this show, and I just be like, why do we? But they just give it to us, the trash channel television that we like to see. So, but he was a regular nigga and lied, like niggas do. And she was just like, man, you must think I'm stupid. And she's like, look, either you tell the bitch who I am, or I'ma tell her. So I need you to figure that shit out. And I'm just like, this is classic, just, what do we call it? Ain't shit-ism? I'm just like, so you just gonna fuck 2 bitches, try to put the whole, we just co-parent and shit, blanket over it like it ain't the same thing. Yeah. I'm just saying, but I think we gonna see how this whole new family come up. So at Mimi's party, she done tricked the bitch to come in, and then I forgot to mention, like her whole facial structure. Like, she was in her confessional talking about I can have him whenever I want, and when I don't have him, I can get whoever I want. I mean, just look at me. Yeah. I'm like, girl, I'm looking, but...
Well, maybe Trey see it that way, you know?
All I see is tits.
That's all. I mean, but you know, some people like titties and everything. Some people don't see the face; they just see the tits.
Well, you know what?
Maybe Trey see it that way. Maybe, you know,
to each his own.
To each his own.
You know,
but
I
I
don't do the fish.
I'm just like, when she said that, she was like, look at me.
I was like, I'm looking, but
like, bitch, I'm looking, but I don't see.
I'm
bitch,
trying to.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm like,
where am I? Should I be looking across? Should I be looking
to
the left?
Should
I be looking to the right? Because I shouldn't be looking straight.
I searched all over. I couldn't find nobody. So I mean, what the fuck?
But that's gonna be the drama. That was the first episode, and it's a good foundation. I'm interested to see how this shit about to play out for this year's fuckery of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But thank y'all for watching. Comment below what y'all thought about the episode as he scratches his titty.
My grandma was... No, hold on now. You ain't about to do too much about it now. You ain't about to do too much. I need to make some phone calls because my grandma said if your nipple itching, that means somebody messing with your man.
Well, if that's the case, we're going to turn this
camera
off.
Somebody got some splaining to do,
We're about to turn this camera off.
Somebody got some splaining to do.
Bad.
Share, subscribe.
Washington.